I'd like to welcome aboard the continuation of Flight 1692 going non-stop now to Las Vegas. Weather out in Las Vegas right now is showing about 98 degrees, clear skies, and light winds out of the west. Once again, welcome aboard. Thanks for choosing Southwest.
Bazuka Joe of the Stage Door Johnny's here with the 2014 Burlesque Hall of Fame Weekender Diary. Now, usually I'd cover the show highlights and competition winners, but this year I decided to turn the focus onto all the other amazing events that go on during the weekend. One of my favorite memories of the Burlesque Hall of Fame weekend was my very first time attending, so I decided to hit up a few of this year's BHoF virgins and hear about their experiences.
My name is Sherry Baum. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I'm with the Bat City Bombshells.
And this is your first time at BHoF?
Yes, my first time at BHoF, and it's just been absolutely amazing so far.
And what took you so long?
Well, weddings. Too many people I know wanting to get married and wanting me to be involved for some reason. So I told everyone that if you want to get married the first weekend of June, you're going to have to move your wedding because I'm going to BHoF. I don't care.
Those are some sacrifices.
Yes.
And what are you hoping to get out of this weekend?
Really a lot of inspiration from a lot of talented people. I really want to learn from the legends, of course, that are here from their classes. That's just amazing that you kind of get that time with them. But then just the shows in general. I mean, you have such amazing performers up there. It's only the first night, and I'm already saying that this is the best show I've ever been to. And it only gets better, I know.
And is there any performer in particular that you're really looking forward to seeing?
I'm looking forward to seeing I Have a Handful because I have been Facebook stalking her for a little while.
Haven't we all?
Haven't we all? I've said that to countless people since I've been here. Hi, I've been Facebook stalking you. And she just always looks like she has some fierce acts, and I really think that she's going to bring it.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's an honor to be interviewed by you.
I am Bella Finn from Cleveland, Ohio.
And Bella, it's your first BHoF ever. First of all, what are you hoping to get out of the weekend?
Inspiration, unity, inclusion, friends, hope for the future.
And what do you think about tonight's show, since it was your very first BHoF show viewing, and particularly because it was the innovators and movers and shakers. Well, a little bit of that too.
So there was a lot of crying with Sizzle Dizzle. My mom's just recuperating from cancer, so that was beautiful to me. And just, it made me feel like sometimes you forget when you're in your own world of burlesque that there is innovation, there is creation, it makes you feel weird when you do something different and everybody's like, eh. But here it's like you celebrate the different styles, and it was just like, I feel at home, and I feel like I have done some awesome things, and there's my peers doing other awesome things. So it's like, I didn't want it to end. I wanted to keep it going.
I'm Ruby Ruin, and I'm from Christchurch, New Zealand.
And
Miss Cherry Lashes from Auckland, New Zealand.
Awesome. And it is both of your first times here at BHoF, right?
That's correct. First time.
And what brought you out here?
I've been travelling the States performing all over, so performing with Shirley Temple. So yeah, just decided to make the trip to Vegas and check it out and see what it's all about.
And how about for you?
I've always wanted to come to Vegas, and I've always wanted to come to BHoF, and this year, all of it just fell into place. That's why I'm here.
And what are you hoping to get out of the weekend?
Boobs. Lots and lots of boobs.
Something
in my
tells
face.
me you're not going to be in any short supply of
And bums.
Yes, right, exactly.
Mind explosions.
And you saw the show tonight, right?
Yes.
What are your thoughts? Were any standouts?
The show was amazing. there was so much awesome stuff. I love the guy that I can't even because too many names with the flower.
Oh,
with the
James and the Giant Pasty from Toronto.
That was amazing. Yeah.
The Rubenesque Burlesque girl.
Oh yeah, the first act closer. They were amazing.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
For any other first timers who are thinking about coming next year, and I know this is only your first night, but do you have any words of advice on getting here? Or things to do, or things to make sure to pack, or...
Pack more shoes and more gowns than you think you need.
Oh, that's a good one.
And forget the sneakers, you don't need them. And you don't need socks.
Well, there we go. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
As you can tell, the energy surrounding the first night was incredible. After the Movers, Shakers, and Innovators show, we all headed over to the after party where Danny Dangerously, co-producer of the New Zealand Burlesque Festival, rocked out the rest of the evening. Friday morning, I woke up early to produce my own pet project, Let's Have a Kiki, a live daytime talk show hosted by none other than the first Burlesque king, Tigger. After that, I headed straight up to the Bearcats bowling tournament. By the time I got there, the game was in full swing.
I'm here at the Bearcats bowling tournament, and I'm with Team...
Heckling High Roller!
So we got the Ball Busters and the Heckling High Rollers, and this is the Ball Busters. Where are you all from?
Bay Area!
San Francisco, Bay Area. All right. Okay. All right. So
Says you.
I'm gonna ask you guys all at the same time. Who would you say is your biggest competition today?
We don't got no competition. We're in a class of our own.
That dead air. That's because they're
Heavy metal over here. I would say there is a competing weed team. It should be like dueling banjos. I would say that my biggest competition is myself.
Wow. Whoa. Hi, can you tell us what your team name is and where you're from?
Our team name is the Pillage People and the Viking Horde, and we are from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Bringing your Viking roots from Minneapolis, and if your listeners have not picked up, that was the infamous Ophelia Flame at the helm, wearing these absurd Viking horns and helmets. Real quick question, who would you say is your biggest competition today?
Me.
Nobody!
I am my own big competition.
You can't pick. That's a bold statement. That is a bold statement. And have I missed any good action?
We are the conquering heroes!
Hey, can you tell everyone who you are and where you're from?
Yes, I am Joe Boobs Weldon from New York City and New Orleans.
And as a judge of the Bearcats bowling tournament, what do you look for in a winning team?
I look for access to their naughty bits, sexual favors, as you know.
Full well.
Delicious food, back rubs, and this time we got an unusual one. We got the gift of a lizard girl and an inflatable lemur.
As a sacrifice?
As bribes.
As bribes. Okay.
And let's see, something else. There was something. Oh, and the Vikings and the nightgowns had a pillow fight. So.
Oh, okay.
So when you're judging on most distracting, plus they're actually having some of these pillow fights in the lanes. It's looking good.
Okay, great. And would you mind? Can you tell us who you are and where you're from?
Hi, I'm Georgie Taboo from Atlanta, Georgia.
And as a judge of the Bearcats bowling tournament, what do you look for in a winner?
Meat. Meat is good. Bribes of any kind are good. The back rubs were awesome. The episode of Star Trek, as Joe mentioned, was outstanding. Very well scripted.
There was a reenactment.
Wow, people really stepped it up this year.
Yeah. So whenever anyone suggests that burlesque is becoming rather vanilla. I'm like, have you seen the bowling tournament? Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you two very much. I do not envy your job.
To be honest, I have no idea who won, but I did hear that there was some major bribery involved in it.
Let's rock and roll. Hey, come on, let's get the show on the road. Let's rock and roll.
On Saturday morning, the energy is very different. The competitors are focusing on their acts, and there are tons of different activities going on. So I took the opportunity to head up to the vendors market.
My name's Iva Handful, and I'm from Seattle, Washington.
And we're here at the vendors market, and you vended for how many years?
4 years.
4 years, selling
rhinestone neckties, bow ties, cufflinks, and tie bars.
And how did you come up with the idea of more or less doing probably one of the only male-oriented, and that's generalization,
correct, yeah.
Male-oriented vending wear?
Well, when I first started in burlesque, a lot of our shows had raffle prizes and gave away raffles to make more money during the shows. And all of the prizes were for women, specifically for women. And yet half of our audience was men, so I thought that wasn't fair. So I'm like, well, what can I do to give a gift to men that also kind of ties in with burlesque? And so I started thinking of rhinestone ties, and that's how it started. As raffle prizes.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Chiquita, and I'm the owner and designer of Glorious Pasties. And I'm based in Brooklyn, New York, and I'm originally from Prague, Czech Republic.
Oh wow! So you've come quite a long way.
Yes.
And what are you vending today?
I have all different kinds of rhinestone pasties, and I also have panties, G-strings, and tearaway cup bras and open cup bras.
Great, and it looks amazing. First of all, it's like so much eye candy happening here right now.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
Would you say there are any pros and cons of being a vendor during this particular event?
I don't think there are any cons because it's work, but it's fun, and I get to meet everybody. And so many times I just know these people from Facebook, so finally I meet them face to face, and everybody's complimenting me, and it's fun.
Great.
I like to be complimented.
You don't feel like you're missing out on any of the side events?
No, I don't. I felt like that first day, but today I feel like I'm a part of it. So.
Well, in the interest of time, I better wrap things up. But honestly, there's so much going on at the Burlesque Hall of Fame every year that this is a fraction of what I wanted to cover. One last note, as a personal highlight, was my good friend and fellow instigator Midnight Martini being crowned the 2014 Queen of Burlesque. I couldn't have been more excited and proud of her, and the rest of our time spent there is a hazy, distant memory. Thanks to everyone who worked so hard to put the weekend together, and I hope to see you all next year.